Sweet, saucy, and packed with flavor, these BBQ meatballs are a must try. They are easy to make, baked to perfection, and absolutely delicious. They come together in less than an hour from the starting point of making the meatballs by yourself in the comfort of your home, and that way you're able to season the meat the way you'd like. Plus, stick around because at the end of this video, I'll be sharing a simple but essential kitchen tip that will help keep your knives sharper for longer. So let's get cooking. Here is everything you'll need for these delicious BBQ meatballs. Ground beef, barbecue sauce, ketchup, honey, onions, Worcestershire sauce, red wine vinegar, Dijon mustard, cornstarch, black pepper, and sea salt. We start by preparing our onions, and on this recipe, we are not gonna dice them. The secret to having them well incorporated into your meatballs is to grate them using a grater or mincing them as finely as you can. The juices of those onions and how nicely they will be minced will make your meatballs more flavorful and moist. In a large bowl, add in the ground beef, the minced onion, and now, as promised, here is a quick tip to keep your knife sharper for longer. When you're scraping ingredients off your chopping board, always use the back of the blade instead of the cutting edge. Dragging the sharp side across the board can dull it over time, making your knives lose their sharpness much faster. This simple habit will help extend the life of your knives. Next up, we add in the sea salt and the black pepper. Before you do this, please remember to preheat your oven to 180 degrees Celsius. This ensures the meatballs cook evenly and turn out perfectly juicy. Once you place them in the oven, go in with your hands. You can use a glove. Mix gently just until combined. Overmixing can make the meatballs tough and you want them nice and juicy. Now, using a small cookie scoop or a tablespoon, scoop out equal portions of the meat mixture and roll them into balls. Place them in your baking dish, ensuring they are evenly placed so they cook properly. I had extra, as you can see, and I stored some in the freezer for later use. Next, let's make our rich, sweety and tangy barbecue sauce. In a small mixing bowl, whisk together honey, ketchup, your barbecue sauce, your Worcestershire sauce, your Dijon mustard, your cornstarch, and the red wine vinegar if you're using it. You have to mix it until it's smooth and well combined, because this sauce is what makes the meatballs extra delicious. The full recipe with step-by-step instructions is on my website, so be sure to check it out, and a link is on the description box down below. While you're baking, the meatball definitely will release some moisture into your sauce, so cornstarch is an ingredient that is of necessity because it makes the sauce thick at the end of the baking. In case you don't have it on hand, you can try using all-purpose flour, although that's something I've not used in this particular recipe. Now pour the sauce evenly over the meatballs, making sure they are fully coated. This will give them that rich, caramelized flavor as they bake. Place the dish in the preheated oven and bake for 35 to 40 minutes or until the meatballs are fully cooked and the sauce has thickened beautifully. And just like that, your sweet and saucy barbecue meatballs are ready. You can garnish them with freshly chopped cilantro or chives for a burst of freshness, or basically sesame seeds, which is what I had on hand when I was shooting this video. And you're ready to enjoy them with any side of your choice. Be it rice, some creamy pasta, or some chapati or roti, or even on a low-carb diet with some vegetables. They pair perfectly with creamy mashed potatoes and a side of veggies for a complete, comforting meal, just the way I like to serve mine. And that's it. Easy, delicious, homemade barbecue meatballs that you and your family will love. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that when we upload a new video, you are notified. Remember, the full recipe with step-by-step instructions is available on my website, so be sure to check it out. See you on the next one. Happy cooking!